What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope y'all doing well out there. I'm doing pretty good myself. And we getting on through down to this week, down through the week. I can see, hell, tomorrow hump day already, Wednesday. I'm glad of that. I'm in pretty good spirits. But this is a story right here that angered me as well. Seems like I'm running up on a lot of those. You know what I mean? And well, it says it right here. Florida man fires gun at teens enjoying community pool. Woo-wee! You know, I'm going to tell you this. Now, a lot of these bastards need their gun rights taken. Number one. Number two, he opened fire on some kids enjoying a swim in a community pool. You see. Now, he don't deserve to get off lightly with that shit, as far as I'm concerned. I bet you money these teens that he fired up on, well, they were what they call, black. Okay? I bet. And the story says last week, April 23rd, Ormond Beach police arrest 66-year-old Richard Marcel, a board member of the Village Community HOA, after he fired a gun to threaten 3 teens at community pool. Now, it's not like this pool was his own personal swimming pool. You understand that? It's not like they jumped some fence in his backyard and he, came and he saw this, take place. I was watching an old video and it showed where some of our people back in, it could have been probably around the 60s, I think it was. It was some old footage, and where they was in a community like pool just like that, and some pigskin, shitty pants looking bastard came out of the hotel or whatever it was with something. He threw some lye or something like that in the water. Shit like that. See? These people got to be, they got to start paying for the indiscretions. They have to be trained out of this kind of thing. Training. You can call it what you want, sensitivity training. But I'm talking about my kind of sensitivity training. See? Straight up discipline training. Okay, let's get back into the story. I digress. I'm good for doing that in situations like this because, I be having visions and visualizing myself giving low lifes like this the sensitivity training they need. See? A report was filed by one of the victims' mothers, a homeowner in the village, according to the filed report. Her son, Julian Johnson, is 18 years old, a resident of the subdivision, and is therefore legally allowed to be at the pool, as well as accompanying minors at the pool. Julian and 2 friends, one of them a minor, went to the pool around 9 p.m. and were confronted by Marcel while swimming. Why couldn't Julian and his friends be Pookie and Ray Ray? You see, when this bastard shot, they would have shot back. What about that shit? See? According to the narrative posted by News Daytona Beach, Marcel approached the teens and demanded they leave the pool, stating the communal area was closed at sunset. The trio peacefully agreed to leave as they didn't intend to violate any rules. But as they gathered their belongings, one noticed that the posted pool rules showed the area closed at 10 p.m., not sunset, as Marcel claimed. See, he in there lying and shit because he mad because he don't want to see his little brothers in their minding their business having a nice time swimming. See? After seeing it, racist bastard. That's racial profiling what he was doing. After seeing the officials posted signs, they approached Marcel at the front of the pool's clubhouse and informed him of his error. Marcel told them the rules changed and they needed to leave. Yeah, he's full of it. He's full of shit. It wasn't a clear case of the audacity of caucasity, whatever. At the least, not yet. Marcel wasn't entirely wrong at this point. Later investigation showed that the HOA board had in fact voted to change the pool's closing hours just a few days prior to the incident. But the posted rules had not changed yet, meaning residents were not properly informed, and arguably the rule did not change yet. Well, the rule did not yet stand as officially instated. It was their responsibility for what I'm saying. I'm saying is to post all that shit, you know. And even if they didn't do it, he had no business firing a weapon, you know, at these kids. Think about it. A small verbal argument then ensued between the victims and Marcel. Ultimately, the three teens decided to follow the posted official signs and keep enjoying their pool time. Okay. Because, see, this Marcel, racist bastard, he couldn't provide any real proof of what he was saying. That's it. Even though, you know, he might have been right about the time. See? This is where Richard Marcel went totally off the rails wrong. Rather than reason with the teens or return with the HOA meeting minutes that showed the vote to close the pool at sunset, Marcel stormed back to the pool area with a small black revolver style handgun. He then took that gun recklessly and fired a shot into the soil, off to the side of where the three teens were. Well, did you really just fire a gun? One of the teen asked, according to the report. To which Marcel replied, yes. I am putting my own life at risk. Oh, the audacity. The victims fled, likely in immense fear, as Marcel followed them to their car. After quickly writing down Marcel's tag number of all of his vehicle, the teens left the area and ultimately told their parents, who helped them file police reports. Marcel needs some sensitivity training. My style of sensitivity training, all right? One, police began investigating the reviewing security footage. Marcel's behavior is shown as even most bizarre. For instance, police claim Marcel initially rolled up to the pool clubhouse in a truck with no vehicle lights on, in what appeared to be an attempt to not be noticed. And despite Marcel claiming it was he himself who was putting his own life at risk, police noted he's seen on the video maintaining an aggressive stance while standing in front of the victims. Loaded gun in hand, it was also noted by police that the victims made no aggressive or violent advancements, postures, or gestures towards Marcel, seen on camera. Reporters haven't released the race of the teens. Oh, I already know who the race is. I bet you, if I had to bet, I bet I win. See, I'll be right. They released the report haven't released the race of the teens involved, but we can probably take an educated guess. Okay, yeah. Regardless of race, no one should have to face the barrel of a loaded gun for simply swimming. Exactly. Marcel was booked into the Volusia County Jail on May 1st, charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and discharging a firearm in public. Jail records showed he posted $35,000 bail and is no longer in custody. So they let the bastard out. Take his gun rights away from him. Number one. Number two. People, get a conceal and carry permit, because you got not only rogue ass cops doing committing crimes, but you got the wannabes right here. Them, okay? That wants to basically just violate your rights, whatever it is. They think these are just so-called citizens, just like you are. And they want to tell you what you can and what you cannot do. Come out of blue and try to tell you that. He had no right doing that shit. See? Marcel is in deep need of sensitivity training. My style. My way. You know? I'm going to tell you. Bastard. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And shout out to all the subscribers. And y'all make sure y'all hit the bell twice. That way you can get all notification as the content drop. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.